Now we're going to look at a very basic transition from side control to mount. It's important that we continue to advance our positions, and this is the most basic mounting technique. Alright, I've gotten to side control, and it's time to advance my position. How do I do that? I get down here, I've got that good shoulder in the face, and I'm going to reverse my hips, almost into that reverse case of Katami. Now, this hand typically is coming up here for the underhook, or it's trying to block the knee. Either way, it doesn't matter. I'm going to take my outside knee and I'm going to place it on his hip line. Notice my chest is angled towards Marty and my back is never angled towards the floor. This doesn't cut it, guys. If you're here or you find yourself getting reversed a lot from here, move your hips back towards his shoulders. Now when I bring that knee over, it's very natural for him to try and stop the mounting process. That's fine. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring my hand to the inside of his armpit and I'm going to go to that belly down position. My knee should still be on the outside hip bone. I'm not trying to advance it yet. All I was trying to do was draw his hand to my knee so that I can get the underhook. So I'm here and I belly down. Now I'm up on my knee on the far side and I'm on this knee. It's important that I take this arm out of the game. I need to start rotating it up by his head. If I can get his arm to touch his head, that's great. So I'm here, I start to rotate, and I walk those fingers up. Well, there's a big gap between my elbow and my knee. I want to use that, bring it over. Now I'm going to keep walking, I'm going to keep walking, I'm going to keep walking. Here's where people mess this up. They just try to bring their foot here. When they do that, and you come over this space, you don't control that space, man. Yeah, Marty's going to snatch my leg up. That's dumb. What I want to do is I want to park my knee in his armpit. This is my parking spot. If my knee is too fat to fit, then I need to make a bigger parking spot. That means I need to keep bringing his arm up, his arm up, his arm up. Once I get here, if I need to, I can take that arm out from behind the head, you'll see in a second, and I keep rotating him. Now from here, where it was, I drag my knee across his chest, up into the armpit. Don't try to bring it down here by the hip. You started crossing at the hip, but you finish in the armpit. Let's look at that again, the same angle. I'm here, I reverse sat. I brought that knee up, he blocked. Awesome, right? I bring my hand in, I belly down, and I start walking. It's slow, methodical, guys. There's nothing fast about this. I bring that arm up, bring that arm up. I slide my knee, I slide my knee. Now that I'm here, I take that hand out behind the head. Really, bring his arm out of the equation and I drive my fat SUV knee into the big economy size parking lot. Alright? If you don't have a big enough parking lot, you're not going to have success. Let's look at it again. I got good control. I reverse sit. I bring that knee up. From here, I catch. My hand is down. I come to my knees. I start bringing that arm out of alignment. I slide up a little bit. I keep bringing it out, all the way up. Look, I'm going to even bring it further and further. There's no such thing as too far with this arm. Now my knee comes up into that parking spot. I'm going to end up in that high mount. Nothing wrong with that. Let's look at it again. I'm in side control. I reverse. I'm in side control. I reverse sit. Look at my hips. I can't have my back angled. If it is, if I'm in here, I'm going to get reversed. Move those hips back. Now from here, bring that knee over. He starts to block. Awesome. Bring the hand under, and I start to walk his arm away. Now watch my foot. I take up some space. And I take up some space. Now I take that arm out and I keep rotating. I keep rotating. Now I slide that knee over, right into that parking spot. Don't get caught up in doing it fast. Slow, methodical, and dominate. Those are the important parts of this positional change, right? Make sure you get that underhook. Make sure that parking spot is big enough. And make sure that you enter at the knee, but you finish at the shoulder.